Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm very excited because it's December and that for me means it's red lipstick season. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 red lipsticks from 10 different price points. So whether you are looking to spend $3 on a red lipstick or $50 on a red lipstick, I've got something for you. So if red lipstick sounds like something that you might be interested in, please do keep on watching. So just a couple of things to note before we get into it. The first thing is I will not be applying any of these red lipsticks with a lip liner because I just want you to see the lipstick on its own. However, I think moving forward, if you are going to invest in any of these lipsticks, I would always suggest getting a lip liner when it comes to red lipstick. Lip liners, especially with red lipstick, will stop the lipstick from bleeding, it will help it to last longer, and it will help to make it look neat. The second point I want to make is that I picked predominantly neutral or cool toned red lipsticks because red lipsticks with those undertones are more likely to suit the majority of people, and also they make your teeth look a lot whiter than what they are. Whereas if you pick a warm toned red lipstick, there's more of a chance they will enhance the yellow in your teeth. And the third thing is that I'm probably going to end up with red lipstick all over my face and all over my teeth, and if I do, I apologize in advance. So we're going to start with the most affordable, and the most affordable of this bunch is a red lipstick from Wet n Wild. And this is the Wet n Wild Mega Last High Shine Lip Colour, and I have this in the shade Crimson Crime. I actually think the packaging is really cute with the lips on the side. So you can pick this up for about $3, so very, very affordable. Let's get it on and then chat about the formula. Wet n Wild is a luscious high shine lipstick infused with lip-loving ingredients, including mango butter and sunflower and watermelon seed oils. It will nourish your lips and deliver moisture. It has a silky and buildable colour which effortlessly glides on for superior wear, and it will not feather or bleed. It's available in 13 cruelty-free, gluten-free and fragrance-free shades. So this is Wet n Wild Crimson Crime. This lipstick is so nice, and I would describe it as a true red, a true classic red. Out of all of them, I think this is probably the most sheer, but if you want to build up that colour, you can do. I think it's really, really pretty and it's very, very comfortable. Obviously, it's a glossy lipstick, so it is going to transfer. You either like glossy red lipsticks or you don't. I don't mind them. I do prefer them to be a little bit more satin, a little bit more matte, but glossy red lipsticks can be so incredibly flattering. The only thing I don't really like about this is the packaging. So although it fits into the case, the actual product doesn't disappear down into the bullet for some reason. I don't know why that is. So you tend to catch it when you're popping the lid on. So that's a little bit annoying, but that's just being nitpicky. And one thing that I really appreciate from this lipstick is the fact that it's fragrance free. Sometimes with drugstore lipsticks, they can have a really strong fragrance. This is fragrance free and it is so appreciated. But yeah, all in all, a really, really nice red lipstick, and for $3, absolutely worth it. Okay, let's move on to number two. Number two is a lipstick from Rimmel, and this is the Lasting Finish Extreme Lipstick in the shade Thirsty Bay. I hate that name. This lipstick retails for about £6 or $5. One thing to be aware of with this lipstick is the fragrance. It is extremely strong and will be quite off-putting for some people. So the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lipstick has extreme colour, extreme comfort and extreme wear. It has an intense satin finish and is formulated with pure pigments. It has a creamy and lightweight texture for comfortable wear, and it lasts for up to 10 hours. So this is Rimmel Thirsty Bay. This is a beautiful true red lipstick. I would say that there's possibly a few cool tones in there as well. Everything about this lipstick feels high-end. It feels luxury. It just feels so buttery soft and so creamy. And the opacity of this lipstick actually did blow my mind. I couldn't believe that I was applying a drugstore lipstick, especially one that only costs £6. I think it's so close to a high-end lipstick, and actually I swatched all these lipsticks and took some footage yesterday, and this is so similar to some of the high-end ones I'm going to show you. In terms of whether the Rimmel is transfer proof, it's not going to be transfer proof because it's satin. However, the transfer is not too bad. Let me show you. That's not too bad. It could be worse and my lips still look good. This is definitely one of my absolute favourites from the drugstore. Definitely. If you can get hold of this lipstick, you won't regret it. It's such a beautiful red. Okay, let's move on to number 3. We're moving on now to a very iconic lipstick from Revlon. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous in the shade Uncut Ruby. This retails for about £9 or $10. Let's get it on and see what it looks like. The Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick is a colour that's truly addictive to wear. It's buttery, only better, thanks to the hydration in these lipsticks. It is a creamy lipstick formulated with 80% conditioning ingredients. It glides on smoothly and visibly minimises lines, while giving lips a soft and fuller appearance. So this is Revlon in Uncut Ruby. So this is another high shine lipstick. I would say that this is a classic red that leans a little bit cool. I think that the claims are accurate. I think it's very, very flattering in minimizing lip lines, and it does give the appearance of fuller lips because it is a shiny red. Obviously you are going to get transfer though because it is a glossy lipstick, but I find it to be flattering. I find it to be comfortable. It feels absolutely beautiful. If I was to describe this lipstick, I would say that it feels like a lip balm. So it's definitely worth considering because I know some people don't like red lipsticks because they don't find them comfortable. This is probably one of the most comfortable red lipsticks that you can get. A really beautiful shade in Uncut Ruby. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is a lipstick from L'Oreal, and it's the L'Oreal Color Riche Intense Volume Matte Lipstick. And I have this in the shade 300. And just say the packaging. Packaging always gets me with this lipstick. Absolutely stunning. Let's get it on and see what it looks like. The L'Oreal Color Riche retails for about £10. It's a matte lipstick with up to 16 hours of wear. It's a lipstick that is infused with hyaluronic acid, and the caring formula helps to keep lips moisturized all day. A powdery, lightweight, creamy and transfer resistant finish. It has a new slim packaging which allows for easier and more precise application to accentuate your lip shape. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Intense Volume Matte in 300. I would say that this is more of a cool leaning red. I love it. I love the depth of this colour. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I've spoken about this formula before when I tried a different shade of this lipstick. It's one of the most comfortable mattes that I've ever used. It also feels a little bit powdery as well. But it's comfortable. Powdery doesn't sound comfortable, but it really, really is. And the opacity of this lipstick is really second to none that you can find anywhere at the drugstore. It claims to be transfer proof, so I will do that little test for you now. So it's not completely transfer proof. I mean, maybe if it had a little bit more time to dry down, it might be a little bit more transfer proof. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. You can see how much less has come off there, and there's been no change to my lips either. You know, it's not going to end up halfway across your face, and I think it stays looking really, really flattering all day. So yeah, definitely, I think my favorite from the drugstore. The last one from the drugstore is a little bit different because it's going to be a liquid lipstick. I wanted to include at least one in this collection. So this is the Maybelline Vinyl Ink in the shade Royal. Royal is a very deep red, and I wanted to include at least one deep red in all of these options. The first thing I'm going to do though is give this a shake because it's a shake to activate, so don't forget to do that. The Maybelline liquid lipstick retails for about $13. Gives budge resistant vinyl colour and up to 16 hours of wear. This formula defies smudging and transfer and provides an instant shine finish. This is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in Royal. So 2 reasons why I wanted to include this. Number 1 was because of the shade, because it's a very deep red, but also because of the formula. Out of every single one of these lipsticks, this is the only one that is absolutely budge proof. It ain't going anywhere. Now, liquid lipsticks are not for everybody, and a liquid lipstick like this is especially not for everybody, because although it does an incredible job at staying put, and you will definitely not end up with it all over your face, it looks shiny, but it doesn't feel shiny. It feels quite sticky, and if you can get past that to when it fully dries down, it will not budge. I say that this is a lipstick to wear when you need your lips to stay on through a really important event, or when you want to pop your lipstick on and you don't want to think about it again all day. This is the one to use because it's not budging. Having said that, there is a tiny little bit of transfer. It's very minimal, but it is there. But then again, it probably needs to dry down even more. It does have a little bit of fragrance, which is very noticeable. So the Rimmel and the Maybelline both have fragrance, so just worth thinking about. I don't know how it stays on your lips and remains shiny. I don't know what formula this is, but it's good. So not for everybody, but definitely an option for those people that need lip colour that lasts and lip colour that they don't have to think about. Right, we are done with the drugstore now, and now we are going to move over to our high-end luxury lipsticks. We're moving on to the high-end lipsticks now, and we're going to start with one from MAC, which is a very iconic and classic lipstick, which has just been reformulated. This is from the new MAC Macximal Matte collection. This is Russian Red. This has always been my holy grail red lipstick, so let's pop it on and have a look at it. The MAC Macximal lipstick retails for about £25. So the new reformulation of the matte Russian Red gives 12 hours of colour true wear. It conditions and nourishes the lips. It contains organic cocoa and shea butter for all day moisture. It is non-feathering, non-bleeding and non-flaking and non-fading for up to 12 hours. This is MAC Russian Red. My lips are looking a bit sloppy now, okay? So you're gonna have to forgive that. It's gonna get worse from here in. Let's talk about Russian Red, my favorite, my holy grail of holy grail red lipsticks. So this is described as an intense bluish red. I really do adore this shade of lipstick, and I have done for years, for well over a decade. What I'm going to do now, because I know people will be like, how does it compare to the old Russian Red? Well, I'm gonna show you, okay? Let's have a look at both of them side by side. So this is the new Russian Red and this is the old Russian Red. It just doesn't have the opacity, I don't think. So I definitely don't feel like the new Russian Red is as intense or as deep as the old one. The old one just has a little bit more intensity for me. This new one, it's nice, it feels comfortable. I have been wearing it, but it's not the same. It's not the same. But if you take that away, you pretend that you've never heard of Russian Red before, I think this would be very universally flattering. And that's the aim of a shade like this, is that it will suit the majority of people. It doesn't claim to be transfer proof, but we'll give it a little test anyway. So not bad at all, actually. And that's because of the matte formula. Russian Red is iconic, and I will still always love it, even if they've changed it. Okay, let's move on to number 7. I don't look great, do I? No, I do not. So number 7 is this absolutely stunning lipstick from Lisa Eldridge, True Velvet colour in Velvet Ribbon. Let's have a look at it on. Lisa Eldridge in Velvet Ribbon retails for about £27. Velvet Ribbon is a creamy, highly pigmented velvet matte lipstick with a slight sheen for a luscious and three-dimensional finish with up to 10 hours of wear. This vibrant, classic neutral blue red is universally flattering. It is a saturated and highly pigmented lipstick with a beautiful true velvet effect on the surface of the bullet, which looks exactly like velvet. So this is Lisa Eldridge Velvet Ribbon. This is one of the most opaque and pigmented lipsticks I've ever tried. Now, obviously my mouth is starting to look a little bit messy because of all the red. Again, a universally flattering red. It might look a bit bold and a bit scary, but this is honestly a shade that would suit the majority of people. The formula is beautiful, comfortable. The actual bullet, I couldn't get this across in the last video either, but it actually looks like velvet on the bullet. It is the epitome of elegance. It is beauty. It is just everything that you'd ever want in a classic red lipstick, and a beautiful magnetic bullet. It's the only magnetic bullet that I've got thus far. I'll do a little transfer test for you. There is a little bit of transfer with it, but it definitely doesn't end up all the way across your face when you're eating or drinking. I need to try her other reds now. I do. Okay, let's move on to the next. Next up, we have a little bit of a different red lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. This is Walk of No Shame from her Matte Revolution lipsticks. The Charlotte Tilbury retails for about $35. The Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick in Walk of No Shame is a berry rose matte. It is a moisturising modern matte finish. It hydrates with lipstick tree extract. It has long-lasting lip colour for up to 10 hours and has a contoured square tip for effortless application. So this is Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame. I wanted to include this lipstick because it is more of a berry red, and I know people will say, oh, it's not a true red, but it is a red. It's in the red section on her website, okay? But it's not a very scary red, okay? So it's not too bold and it's not too bright, and I think that if you're looking for a little avenue into red lipstick and you want to try it out, this is a really good option because it isn't very intimidating. I would describe this as a more warm-toned lipstick, but it's not a warm tone that actually emphasizes the yellow in your teeth. Well, it doesn't, I don't think it does. This is something that I will comfortably wear in the daytime. And let's do a little transfer test. So a little bit, not too much at all. And I would say that this is one of the most comfortable matte lipstick formulas I've ever tried. If you have tried her matte lipsticks before, you'll know how comfortable they are. They're not drying, just really nice, and just a really, really pretty colour. Love it. Right, let's move on to the next. We're almost there. We've got 2 to go. So next we're moving on to this absolutely incredible lipstick from Armani, and this is their Lip Power Matte in their iconic shade 400, and it retails for about £36. The Armani Lip Power Matte is a vibrant cream to powder matte lip colour. A lightweight, ultra-pigmented formula. It is hydrating, long-lasting, comfortable. It has a gliding, creamy application, a caring formula for supple and smoothened out lips for a 16-hour wear. There we have Armani 400. This is, in my opinion, the red lipstick of all red lipsticks. It is one of the most iconic red lipsticks on the planet, and there's a reason for that. I would say that this is a medium dark red. I'd say that it is cool toned. There's just something really special about this lipstick. Okay, this is the #1 for me, the opacity of the lipstick. I mean, if you thought that Lisa Eldridge was good and opaque and pigmented, this is that notch up. It's just incredible and literally worth every single penny. If you could only buy one lipstick, I would say to you, save up your money and buy this lipstick. 400, that's all you need. The Armani 400. It's comfortable, it's beautiful, it's pigmented, it's just everything. I don't think you can find a better lipstick out there, in my opinion. I'm just saying. Let's do a little transfer test. Okay, so there is some transfer there, but it definitely doesn't end up over your face. You can definitely comfortably eat and drink with it on. I just want to wear this all the time. I would wear this to bed if it was acceptable. Okay, let's take this off and move on to number 10. So this is the Dior Rouge lipstick, and this is in their iconic shade 999. This comes in different finishes. You can get a matte, and I picked up the satin. The Dior Rouge retails for $49. It is long wearing and offers 24 hours of comfort thanks to its clean formula infused with hydrating floral lip care. The creamy texture of the satin finish creates bright and shapely lips. The skin appears supple and plump, heightened with radiance and softness. This is Dior Rouge 999. I would describe this as a true classic red. I think it's very Hollywood, it's very glamorous, very elegant, very traditional, and it's so comfortable. And I find this one of the easiest to apply. Now, one thing I will say about this is it does have fragrance. Like Dior love the fragrance, don't they? It doesn't taste bad. You can just smell it. This is satin, so it will transfer, and it does have a magnetic close as well. You know how much they impress me. But for a classic red lip, for something that's just a little bit glamorous, I don't think you can get better than Dior 999. Moving on now to some swatches of the lipsticks, and I think you'll be able to see here that Rimmel is a very good dupe for MAC Russian Red. So do let me know down in the comments which of these 10 lipsticks was your favourite, and which is your favourite red lipstick of all time. Do you have any of these, or do you have any more that you would like to contribute? Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I so appreciate you being here with me. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next one. But until then, take care and bye for now.